Wow, oh wow, oh wow. This feels so weird to be back here again, but hello people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is April 2nd. I honestly did not think I would be back here. But I've got a little bit of time. I'm finally free from a little bit of research. In fact, I've only just returned and recovered from a month-long research trip in Cambodia. I should realistically be saying Susadai people of the internet, but I am back. I am ready to enjoy some more music. We have a whole bunch of K-band stuff that dropped in the, what, 2.5, 3 months that I haven't been doing this thing. So, let's catch up with some K-band stuff. We've got Lucy on the docket. Let's see, we've got an Exterior Heroes album. We've got a One We album. Dragon Pony has an album out. I believe You'd Have Been Banned had a comeback in like the last 24 hours or so. So, we're just gonna have some fun today, go through a whole bunch of K-band stuff that'll be in its own, like, each artist will get their own video, yada yada yada. This isn't going to be like a full-time return or anything like that. It's just I got time and I felt like doing this. So, you know what? Let's have a little bit of fun with Lucy, shall we? Here we go! And we're just gonna ditch the intros for now, mainly because I can't be bothered to update them, and also I feel like I want to, save as much time as possible. So, brand new Lucy stuff. Last time we saw Lucy on the channel, I believe, was the villain comeback as well as the concert that I got to go to in, what was it, August or September of last year? It was a couple days before Guangil had to go off for military enlistment. He's been gone for what, over almost half a year now, which is crazy to think about. But let's see what this brand new song is all about. Jump. Okay, the English title I've seen is called Wakey Wakey, so that's what I'll probably put up on the title card and things like that. But let's send it one time. Here we go! I kind of miss the band intros, man. Little vocalist to one song start, okay. It's really snappy. Very different from what Villain was, but I love that. Ooh. Oh. It's really playful and fun. Had a little choreo session from the guys, hell yes. It really is this kind of vibe though, it's great. And the fluttery, delicate high vocal from Sungyup there is really nice. Ye-chan이 on the vocals. Oh, that's kind of like the violin sound they used in, is it Not in Vain from the Unbelievable album? Such a long build for the chorus. Hold it. Oh, it's brilliant. It's really nice. And weirdly enough, it's one of the easier Lucy songs to listen to, I feel like. It's not too complex. It kind of just rides the vibe really well. Oh, we'll get a little playful with it though, a little extra playfulness. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that was great. Couldn't read that fast enough, but oh, that was brilliant. Oh, that was so much fun. And it's, for me, like, I haven't really been paying too close of attention to the whole K-pop scene in the last, what, half a year now? Ever since I started doing the whole research thing in October, I really haven't spent a whole lot of time listening to too much K-pop, so I kind of missed what the sensation of listening to new like K-pop music was like. And admittedly, this is K-band music, so we're being pedantic. It's a little bit different, but even though this is a very different song from what the last album was from Lucy, that whole From album with Villain and like Dokkebi Dance, it still feels like quintessential Lucy to me. Like, it's got the playfulness, it's got the fun factor, and it's weirdly easy to listen to for me. And I don't often say that about Lucy. Like, Lucy usually makes some really complex music for me, which I love listening to because it gets my brain synapses firing. But for this, I can just kind of move along to it, have fun with it, and I don't really need to try too hard to enjoy it. And I think, honestly, when you get a song like that where it is just kind of automatic, like, I'm so on board. It's almost reminiscent of like Lucy's older title track discography, like Snooze era stuff where it's like, is it Snooze that I'm thinking of? Gosh, I can't remember now. It's been a hot minute since we've done the Lucy deep dive too, but it's just fun and easy, and I want to listen to it again, frankly. Actually, I do want to listen to that first verse, mainly because I was not paying close enough attention to really break it down, so let's run it again. This is my channel, and I can do whatever I want. How long has it been since we've gotten a really keyboard-heavy Lucy song like this? Like, this first verse, the beat is very much driven by the keyboard, and I'm trying to think of when the last time we got something like this was. Because usually, whenever it comes to Lucy songs, you either get a bass-driven or first verse. Yeah, it's usually a bass-driven first verse, a la Mr. One song. And then the occasional, guitar lead and stuff, but this is a very keyboard-heavy opening. And now we've got a little bit of pizzicato from the strings. We got bowed string coming in now. The formula is so different. Or at least it feels very different, but at the same time feels very them. Like, it feels very on brand. If I had to come up with, a song formula that was keyboard driven for a Lucy song, it would be something like this, and it just works. And also, the way this song just kind of progresses, and it just goes by so fast. Because now we just switch it. Pre-chorus. Hold off on the beat, and then it's like the second half of the verse and the pre-chorus kind of mesh together as one, and then you have that long kind of vocal only almost interlude in a way, like a buffer zone between that pre-chorus and the chorus, and it builds that anticipation feeling as the chorus drop comes along. And I think it's really interesting, especially because the chorus is driven in by the kururung kururung, right? Yeah, Chan, I feel you, man. Poor guy's struggling a little bit to choreo, but it's kind of cute. Yeah, I love the fluttery Songyup high vocal here, just because for me, I associate Songyup's voice with that really sharp, piercing high vocal that he has, right? the fact that we don't really get that right away is really interesting to me, because I feel like this is a voice that's usually reserved for like the softer Lucy OSTs, and even those are pretty rare in like the whole context of Lucy OSTs, right? But then a nice little post-chorus action too. That makes me so soft in the feels. And if that is truly a vocalist Yecham moment, we got a vocalist Yecham moment on a, I mean, this is a one-track single, admittedly, but on a title track, that's crazy to me. We've been waiting for this for so long, and it happened. Also, the fact that we have just finished the first chorus and we're halfway through the MV. That is, you get your, like, this is not a very long song, but you get your money's worth out of this song, it feels like. Oh, yes. Oh, Lucy's always going to be so much fun. They always are a tremendous amount of fun. They, ever since I found out about them, ever since I learned about them, ever since you all showed me Lucy back when we started getting into the whole Hopi Pola scene, when I got to see them live last year, they're just so much fun, and they're not like shying away from the fact that they have fun musically, whether it's on stage, whether it's in front of the camera, whether it's just, you know, in the composition side of things. They just have fun, and it's so evident whenever I listen to Lucy music that they just enjoy what they do. And sure, there is no Gwangil, like we don't have his soft, airy vocal, we don't have his kind of signature drum pattern in the background, and of course we all miss him dearly, but it still does feel like a proper Lucy comeback, and that makes me really happy. And hopefully we get more Lucy music in some capacity. Admittedly, if there have been some OSTs recently, I have missed those, but I mean, you all know me and my like love for K-bands, right? I'm gonna love whatever K-band release we get, especially if it's from the guys. And I guess to be fair, there was the live stage of them with ZB1's Jang Hao on violin as well, right? Like, I thought that was super cool, because I love Jang Hao. I love the fact that he's a violinist. He's one of my favorite male idols right now. And the fact that he got to perform on stage with Lucy, we got a little double violin action going on with Yechan and Jang Hao. Like, that's really cool. But anyways, before I get too sidetracked, I'm going to leave it off here. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. And you know what? It's a brand new year. It's a brand new recording session, but this has not changed. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, you know, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day-to-day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.